Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for April 2019, and this is for you coming from Aries. So let me shuffle my cards, and the first card that I'm going to pull would be for the first 15 days of April, and this got to do firstly for your job. And it's a wonderful card. It's a card that says you can attract more money, more power and authority, and a better status where your job is concerned. It says that you have to improve your tolerance for others to get the support so that you can achieve all these things in your job area. So some very good news for you for the first 15 days of April. Where job is concerned. The next card I pull will be for business, and it's a card that is also very good, but it does say that burdening yourself to do and expect too much could be a problem. So you tell yourself that the first 15 days of April are going to be good, but don't overdo it by being over ambitious and wanting to do more than you can afford to do. If you can control all that, you will then have a very good first 15 days where business is concerned, 15 days of April. So the first 15 days for April are very good. Now I'm going to pull a card to talk about your romance. Well, it's a card that says, yes, you can find the romance in the first 15 days, but it's going to be a difficult one. Communications, compatibility are very weak. So when you find this romance that you probably want very much in the first 15 days of April, tell yourself to look behind the scenes about the character of the person and see whether whatever you expect from the person is at all possible. So possibilities of attracting very good, a new romance, but from there on end you're going to have some problems, at least for the first 15 days of April. And this is a card to talk to you about your marriage. Oh, that's a very good card. It's a card of the universal happiness. So this card shows that in your marriage areas, you're going to find plenty of harmony, plenty of opportunities for support. There are chances of you even for travel are seen, and the chances most of all are to have a wonderful bonding in the first 15 days. So get busy, go out, have a good time together with your marriage partner, and it should work nicely for you. Now for the last 15 days of April, and this card will have to do with your job for you coming from Aries. And the last 15 days of April are not very good where the job is concerned. It says you are attracting a lot of conflict, a lot of opposition, a lot of confrontation and provocation. So it's all up to you to improve the last 15 days by not doing anything of the sort which I've just mentioned, and you might do better. It's a card that says it's raining, which means that you need shelter, which means that it's better to stick on to your job rather than go hunting for a new one. Let me now talk for the next card I pulled to do with your business. And let's see what it says for the business. Well, it's a card that says that you are obviously in demand. Is a card of Jupiter. That's good. So you are in demand, but the possibilities may be overwhelming you, meaning that what talents you are may not be enough to cope for what you are expecting from this new job. So you can get a new job if you want, or you might even do well in a business. So tell yourself, whether job or business, don't be over expectant. And most of all, you don't want to attempt to do too many things at the same time. So if it's the job that you're looking for, be careful. Your applications may not be suitable enough that when you do get a new job, you'll find many difficulties later. And if it's a business, I use this card for you. It shows many possibilities in the business area, but the business area may also be an area where your scattering of talent or your scattering of energy or your scattering of ability can be seen. So basically it's not a very good card for job or for business. It says play safe and be wherever you are and be there. Let me now talk about this card about your romance. Now regarding romance, this is a very bad card. It's all about a breakup. So if you're not careful in the last 15 days of April, you coming from Aries may have very bad luck where the romance is concerned. You don't want to be pushy or stubborn or dominating, definitely, to be sure. So you've got to be very flexible and negotiable. Now about your marriage. So let's see what the card says. Well, regarding the marriage, it is a bit better. A bit better in the sense that there is no breakup. But there is a division of compatibility, which means your ideas and your marriage partner's ideas may not be very synchronized. And so what you want and your marriage partner wants may be very different. So since it's you listening to me, just give in and it's only last 15 days of April. For the benefit of keeping a happy marriage, just give in and just carry on for time being. Now I'm going to talk to you about your health. Well, for you coming from Aries in this period of April, allergies are going to be your problem. So you're either under stress or you're anxious, or it's just that it's time for the allergies. So be careful, have your antihistamines, have your nasal sprays, and just carry on with that. Now your lucky ages for the month of April. I'm going to pull this card and see what it says for you. For the lucky ages. The Kabbalistic cards have got signs of planets and zodiac signs and stuff like that, so it helps me a lot. It's the card of leadership, the card of the sun, S-U-N, sun. So I'm going to say that if you, what are we talking about? Your lucky ages. I'm going to say that if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of April. You are the chosen one. So if you are not of these ages, you'll need to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50. And during these 90 minutes, I'll have your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms, and I'll tackle all areas of your life for you. Now let me give you your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, for you coming from Aries. Oh, it's another leadership card. So I'll have to say, again, wow, I'll have to say that on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th of April, there's going to be wonderful opportunities for you in any area of your life, whether it be job, whether it's business, whether it's romance or marriage. So bookmark these dates, and you're going to have a very, very lucky time. And now about your lucky colors. Well, it's a great card. Again, you see the sun just coming up on the side. So I have to choose the color yellow for you. I'll say wear as much of yellow as you can, undergarments, top garments, a yellow handkerchief, just do it like that. And touching yellow is going to produce a lot of benefits, whether job, whether business. Look at this card. And you will be very lucky with that. And now about your lucky directions. Well, 9 planets have surrounded Earth. And when we look left, right, straight back, we are facing a certain planet. So which direction would help you coming from Aries for the month of April? It has to be the most mystical of all directions, which is northwest. Northwest. It says you will get a very simplistic and clear image of what you want to do. And what is hidden can be exposed for your benefit when you face northwest as much as you can in the month of April. Well, that's the news I have for you for the month of April, and I wish you the best of luck. If you want to have this 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD 50 based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, I will then talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years, give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky days, your lucky directions, your lucky colors, a lot of information so that you can have your next 7, 8, or 9 years in all areas of your life fully under your control. My email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, @gmail.com. Send me a message and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.